feels so good. Let's try this the other way. Oh, oh, the snap, crackle, pop. Just, oh. So, hey everybody, your friendly neighborhood hickbilly, whom is not sure exactly how he's doing. Well, he does. He's frustrated. He's kind of pissed and irritated. And his life is nowhere near where it was a couple of years ago. And then met his primary character. Oh God, that's a fun story in itself. But how's Hickbilly doing tonight? Because I know what Hickbilly's going to be going through tomorrow. So, mm. But I'm going to finally break down and ask somebody to do something for me that I've never asked anybody to do. And you would think since 2009 all the way up until now, I would go, hey, I've never actually seen this. Could you like take a picture and let me see it? Kind of shit, but Hick Billy wants to rant and fucking rave about goddamn doctors and families. That's pretty much it right now. I could bitch about the government and the fact that my phone and phone number and all of that's going to be cut off. And luckily, because I'm a redneck, I keep everything on paper as far as numbers and names and things like that in something called a phone book, or not the Yellow Pages phone book, but like a little black book. Keep all of your contacts and shit written down, and so you know who they are. Yeah, I keep one of those. Still, I'm one of the few people that still wear one of these. This is called a wrist watch. And for all of y'all millennials and Gen Z, what this does is tell you what time it is on your wrist. So you don't have to interrupt your video game to look at the digital time. But I'm angry and frustrated. And I want to rant with some people. So where the fuck are all the fucktards at? I'm gonna sit here and rant till they show up. Change my fucking mood. And I can think of a few of you. You know who y'all are. Between the Canadian and the Brit, and I don't know what to call him. He's I'm pretty sure he's like mid country, but the other one, who knows? One thing I know about him is every time he freaking posts a goddamn video, it makes me hungry. He knows who he is. I don't remember the last time I put up a video, but I don't even talk about my shit. Let's talk about, oh yeah, my roommate shit. Yep, she's still in a nursing home, aka rehabilitation center. She was only there for rehab. And they've cut off the rehab, and they're just leaving her there in a nursing home, which her family is perfectly content with because, well, I'm not even going there, but the issue with the whole situation is, and just like with her, I can't physically get up off the bed on my own. You didn't for 2 damn years. That was me. Yeah. They put you in diapers. I try. I got packs of diapers right in the other room. Save me the trouble because she would hold it in. What the hell was that? Restart and install and Windows Update. I know I need to do all that shit. It's not even Windows. It's fucking. Sorry, I'm vibrating. So I'm in the middle of an existential crisis. I know a lot of y'all don't understand what that is, but all of her shit, nonstop piling up, piling up, piling up, piling up. And my own shit has been piling up, piling up, piling up, piling up. And doctors, oh my fucking. I met my primary care doctor today for the first time. Because I've been going to the same damn doctor's office since I was fucking pubescent. Sorry for the same doctor's office since I was prepubescent. They started off in this place. I remember playing. There was a little game room with little toys and books. It was like a ball pit, but it only had a few balls, so you couldn't get lost in it. Same fucking doctor's office. Went right across the street. Still went right across the street. So at least 30 years, same damn doctor my entire life. Except when I wasn't here. Now they're getting ready to move, but the only reason I went to see him today because I got high blood pressure. Here's a big coincidence. When I left Indiana, moved back to this fucking armpit of a state, and moved back in with fucking Queen Kong Bundy. Here's a shock. My blood pressure went shing to the point where my job wouldn't even let me work. They would send me home. But that job also did a lot of things they weren't supposed to do. And big shocker there, they got shut down, which I would fight and argue the fact of I've spent 3 years working for this company and all of this and following all the rules. And this company, when I moved back to this state, this particular company did not follow any of their own rules, fired me. First time I've ever been fired in my life. I take it back. Second time I've ever been fired in my life. My entire life. I've been working since I was 15 fucking years old. Fired twice. Once because the guy was running the company, was best friends with the sons of the guy who, yeah, they can miss work. First time I ever got fired from a job, I was working on tugboats. Other guys, deckhands, call in sick, don't even give an excuse. Yeah, we already knew they were out crabbing or hunting. They could call out, not a problem. I called out because my mother had pneumonia and I had to take her to the hospital. And I even told them, it's like, look, my mom's got pneumonia. I've got to take her to the hospital. I will try to be there, but I gave them fair warning. I showed up at work to go to work. They took me off the schedule. Nope. They suspended me for 3 days, no work. First time I ever went off on a fucking boss. You gotta be fucking kidding me. These motherfuckers can just not show up because they're out hunting, they're out crabbing, they're out doing all this shit. I call and tell you I may not show up to work. And I do show up to work, and you still fucking take me out of work for 3 days and dock my pay? Fuck you. Larry Gravely. Fucking douchebag. Little ball licker of the Busettes. Those are the brothers that were allowed to just leave and not show up. And oh, that's fine. Larry Gravely, the fucking ball licker of the Busett family. Me, my mom has pneumonia. I might not show up to work because I got to take her to the hospital. I show up for work and I get docked for 3 fucking days. They get paid while they're out hunting. Company. But I do miss working the tugboats, though. At least some of us could do it. Most of them just sat on their ass. And then the second brother came in and he got bit by a duck one time and freaked out, thought he was poisoned. Fucking duck, dude.
I wish I could still do that work. I miss working the tugs. But, yeah, that was my teen days. I only did it for, what, a year and a half? It was awesome. It was an awesome year and a half. I'll give it that much. Something about working on the water, man, especially during the summer. But I just got so much. I don't even remember what I named this chat. I have no clue. I have no clue what I named the chat. I've got anger, frustration. I don't want that anymore. That's why I did the chats. People come in. Let's talk. I mean, let's see. I remember getting screwed over working the tugs, but at the same time, I remember. Do you have any idea how many women just beep to flash the tugs? I didn't either, but I found out. In the words of Rodney Carrington, did you know there are two boobs to every girl? Well, most of them, because I actually took a girl down to help her flash the tug, and she had a burn scar, and she only really had one boob, but it was a pretty boob. And I always told her, even the burnt one that didn't grow, and that was a pretty boob too. I didn't have no problems with it. That's why she flashed her boobs, and I held my girlfriend at the time up spread eagle. And I made the tugboat Kim Todd the captain, and at the time his deckhand Pumpkinhead. We never knew anybody's names. Kim Todd was Kim Todd, but Pumpkinhead, I don't know what the hell his name was. But all I knew was I had my technically current wife and her cousin butt naked at the river on my day off. So just to distract Kim Todd while he was working our route, I picked up my current wife, butt naked, spread eagle, while her cousin, just call her Jen, popped up topless, and Kim Todd ran ashore because instead of watching the river, he man, the good old days. Yeah, I'm sorry for rambling. I've got to think about the good old days because the current days really fucking suck on so many levels. And I'm not even going to get into politics. Well, I might because I don't know which side of what landing or what people fall on about shit that's about to fuck me over royally. But Yeah, I got a free phone. Woohoo. What good has that done me? What has it done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Ooh, everybody says it's the Obama phone. Okay. This little system called Lifeline works for me. I haven't been able to work in fucking 3 years. I'm using. I got what? I got insurance through Medicaid. I got food stamps. Now think about this. Any of y'all go shopping? I got $270 a month food stamps, got my Medicaid insurance, and then I got a cell phone, so I can get in touch with doctors, lawyers, everybody I need to get in touch with. I just got a message at my cell phone that all of my doctors, lawyers, Social Security, social services, everybody I've been getting in contact with, all of those numbers, all of those people that have my phone number, no, that's about to be cut off in April. So anybody that has my phone number, might as well forget it. It's all about to be cut off. And I can understand it for people that use the. Why can't people just look into the people that get the privileges and look into what those privileges are being used for? I'm going to get living off the fucking country and living off of it. Yeah, I've been bitching about it for years. But now that I need the help, trying to get the help, just had my 5th back surgery. I've still got stitches in my back, for God's sake. For my 5th back surgery, I've got a doctor who's, oh, that's even funnier. Did I say funnier? That's even more funny. It amazes the shit out of me. I print out my after surgery or after my last surgery report. And my surgeon, he posts all this crap. He says pre-surgical or other surgical procedures. This is funny. 2009, yep, my first surgery. That's when Montina bought this house. And I was with her. I had my second surgery, 2009. I realized how much of a psychopath she is, and I moved and I bought my own house across the street, 2012. Now, the one surgery, I mean, he listed from 2009 which is awful funny considering I asked and requested these records from him, and 3 months never got them. 3 months never got these records. But I go on my chart, and he brings these up, this is what makes it funny. It goes from 09, my first surgery, 12, my second surgery, third surgery, which was not with him. I was in Indiana, and through Workman's Comp, through Tyson Foods, he listed that one, and even listed the wrong dates. Fourth surgery, the one where, I got all the scars in my back, and I woke up, and he sent me home. I woke up, couldn't use my leg, and I've been going through all this bullshit for 2 years. Here's a big shocker. That was not listed on my surgical procedures. I'm like, wait, how do you have my surgery from the one where you put 5 more scars into my body and kept me from walking, made me use a brace, made me fight for disability for 2 years? That surgery is not in the pre-surgery records. But he did add in my newest with the whole doing the spinal cord stimulator, which is one of the things he never even offered. When I couldn't walk and had all the issues, he tried telling me, oh no, you've got a pinched nerve in your leg. I don't pinch nerve in my leg. I have a back surgery. I come home, I wake up the next day, and my leg doesn't work. I'm pretty sure I didn't pinch a nerve in my fucking leg. Fucking dick. So he sent me, I'm sure I've said it before, but unless anybody else wants to come in here and cheer me up, he cattle prods me. I spent 2.5 hours not only just getting cattle prodded up and down both legs, but I get needles up and down both legs. And he tells me, oh, well, according to our records, and what this shows is you've got a pinched nerve in your leg. How can I have a pinched nerve in the leg I ain't used? So he sends me to one of his other chiropractic surgeon doctor friends that focuses on legs. I was there 5 minutes, and he says, this isn't your leg. Yeah, I know that. Well, he prescribes me a brace. Then I go back to my surgeon. And all he says is, well, you got a choice of three. You can either just deal with it, try using the brace, or I can do an exploratory surgery, which only has about a 50-50 chance of working. Dude, I've already had fucking 4 surgeries. This last one fucked me up. I'm not going to do a 5th surgery. With less than with a 50-50 chance, especially from you. So what happened? I got the brace. I started trying to walk in. I went to pain management for a year. They tried medications. They tried injections, epidurals, and spine blockers, or all these different fucking things for over a year. Pain management recommends my newest toy, the implant. This is where it really pisses me off. Really fucking pisses me off. So they recommend this spinal cord stimular implant, which, number one, it's got 2 different settings. One you don't feel, but it supposedly numbs your pain, which I'm still in the middle of working it out. Because nobody's really, they tell me the basics, but I just know I've got to set on a vibrate setting, because the settings that they told me I'm allowed to use, one, hurts. I mean, physically fucking hurts. But it does vibrate higher. The other setting vibrates. It's like a 10, well, what a lot of people say is like a 10 unit just implanted. It just, what made it worse is the fact I wanted nothing to do with my surgeon, the one that fucked my back up, that made me go through all this for 2 years. Nothing to do with him, his affiliations, because, big shocker, same people that killed my mother. As soon as he got affiliated with VCU, my first 2 surgeries, are you kidding me? I was checking in all the time. I had to do physical therapy 3 times a week. He did his last surgery. He goes, well, whatever. And I just went on my page of what he wrote. Well, technically he didn't. He had a nurse write. The last time I saw this man, I walked into the doctor's office 2 weeks later after having the surgery. He peels off the bandages, goes, well, yep, that looks good. I'm like, so I'm all healed? His exact words were, you're all healed for 2 weeks. That was it. He didn't say anything else. I'm like, so, like, that was it. He didn't give me any kind of information. Oh, he asked, have you been taking any kind of medication? I was like, well, I took the pain pills, and you know me, I don't like taking pain pills, but they were taking the edge off after the past couple of weeks. Well, do you want a refill? I'm like, well, I really don't, but it depends on what. I mean, I was expecting some kind of explanation on how long pain would take, any of this would take. What does he do? He writes me a prescription for pain pills for another week. And this is what I find funny. The first prescription I got 28 pills of hydrocodone with acetaminophen. Okay. The prescription stated take one every 4 to 6 hours as needed for pain. Okay, take one pill every 4 hours. Not a good thing to tell somebody that doesn't sleep. But this time he wrote me a prescription when I went for my follow-up on the 22nd. He writes me the same prescription, except for his 14 pills. And this time it says take one tablet twice a day. And that was it. He walked in, he took the bandages off, said, looks good, and walked out. And then I go and I look on my, what is that little page that they give you, that little, what you should know, and the, God damn it. I'm not going to bring it up because that's going to fuck shit up. At least for me. But your patient chart, your little patient chart, looked it up. I printed it out and took it to the doctor's office, and it says, oh, we had this conversation of he's not supposed to do this and he's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to lift this and this and that and this. We had this conversation. According to his list, on my chart, we had all this. Nope. Our entire conversation, he peeled the fucking tape off my back and went, yep, looks good. So I'm healed. Well, no, you ain't completely healed yet. It's only 2 weeks healed. You having pain? I was like, well, I guess, I mean, we went through all that. He gives me a week's worth of pills. That's it. He didn't give me any restrictions, didn't talk to me about anything, didn't talk to me about the medication. But according to what he's got on record, oh, we had all these conversations. What? When? He wasn't even in the room 5 minutes. He peeled my shit off my back, asked if I wanted a refill. He refilled it for... He wasn't even in the room 5 minutes. Never told me any restrictions. The closest people that told me anything about my restrictions were Boston Scientific. And do I have a... Well, according to his records. I'm not supposed to lift more than 10 pounds. I don't have a follow-up. I don't have anything. So apparently, for the rest of my life, I'm not allowed to lift more than 10 pounds. And my primary care doctor, my surgeon who worked on my back, could give a shit less. Boston Scientific. I will give a shout out to Boston Scientific. They are the only ones in months, probably close to a year. I mean, months upon months, checking up on me, asking how I'm doing, asking how I'm feeling, asking how things are working. They were the only ones checking up on me. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I hurt. I've been sitting in the damn chair too long. Even sitting here on vibrate. I went to use the bathroom to go tinkle a little bit earlier. And I couldn't stand up straight because I've still been sitting in the chair too long. So yeah, it helps. But nobody's told me, explained to me how I'm supposed to use the settings, what I'm supposed to do with the settings. God knows the fucking surgeon, I could give two shits less what he says. And I still find it funny. Really, really, really funny. He has all my medical records of all the surgeries except the one that fucked me up, where he sent me to other people to find out what was wrong with my leg and why it didn't work after my surgery and why I've been in chronic pain for 2 years. That surgery, oh no, that's not on the list. But, oh yeah, now we're doing this one. And coincidentally, the hospitals that killed my mother and went, oh, well, she was so sick, she was going to die anyway. So, yeah. Same fucking hospital and community. As soon as he joined them, I hated his guts before because I got surgery and I had to do physical therapy. I had to buy sweatpants for the first time and tennis shoes. Never in my life have I ever owned tennis shoes. Do physical therapy 3 times a week, and then he does this major surgery and no, you're fine. Go back to work. And then, even his own records that he shares, he leaves out that last little bit of surgery, that last one, the major one that put the most scars on my body. He leaves that one out of the list, knowing because after I had that is when I've had all of these issues and I've had to be going through pain management, getting epidural shots and spine blocker shots. I've been going through all this, ending up in the emergency room because my leg didn't work, and you keep trying to blame it on something else. And now you're not even going to share it in pre-surgical records. Anybody know a good fucking lawyer? Because I can't get disability to do a goddamn thing. Because according to disability, oh, you can't stand for more than 5 minutes. You can't walk without holding on to something for more than 20 minutes. You can't sit in a chair for more than 3 or 4 hours without chronic pain or having to lay down and stretch out to get the pressure off of your spine. But you can still work your normal job 9 to 5. What? I'm sorry, but what the hell did I do wrong? Be born white? That's the only thing I could think of. I've been working since I was 15 goddamn years old, born and raised in this fucking country. Never, ever asked for help, even with all of my other surgeries. I paid for because my freaking company screwed me over. My insurance paid for part. I had to pay for the rest. Done that my whole damn life. And now when I need help, oh, I'm sorry, wrong finger. That's what I get. I want to have fun. I want to hang out. I want to joke and I want to talk. But what good is there left, man? What? Used to have friends. Remember the 5%? Hey, hey, hey. I'm sorry. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. But I got so much. Not to mention the fact what little bit I did get from, I got food stamps. $280 a month of food stamps. I did get Medicaid insurance. So I can't complain about that because that's how I got my last 2 surgeries. I had to wait to get approved for that. And I got the whole free Obama phone thing. Oh, that was Obama phone, Lifeline. So all of my doctors, primary care, surgeons, lawyers, Social Security, social services, everybody has this number. I only get 350 minutes a month to use on the phone. This is the number that they've had since I've been going through all this. And now I'm getting an email telling me, oh, yeah, well, apparently we're not going to support that anymore. So come April, I probably won't have a phone. Have no way of getting in touch with my doctors, with my lawyers, with the government, with the people that I need to get in touch with. So come the end of next month, I might be a really, really grumpy son of a bitch. Just saying. But I'm done. I'm gonna turn my lights back down to my normal tempo, which for those who don't know, I have to turn a light on so my camera cuts on. That's my normal tempo. This is my day-to-day rolling cigarettes, doing things around the house. The only reason I put the top light on is so the camera sees that I'm here. I've got too much shit going on. At one time. Oh, that's just my shit. Should I tell y'all about? Never mind. No, I ain't even gonna bring her fucking shit up. I'm the one dealing with all of her shit, and she's pissed off because I'm not doing it the way that she wanted, or the way that she thought that she could. So, life sucks. Unless I sit up straight, then I vibrate, and it distracts me from my pain. But one of the things I've noticed, yeah, it might, but when I get up to go pee, I'm not standing up straight right now because I've been sitting in the damn chair too long. So, shit happens. Still breathing, unfortunately. I'll make it better, get it better one way or another. But as of right now, if I don't wake up tomorrow, it won't hurt my feelings one bit. I need to sleep.